Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are doing an unboxing from Lane 7. We're doing our gym apparel test designs for our previous video where we did ChatGPT building our gym brand. So we are going to use Lane 7 as our supplier for the test designs of what we're trying to accomplish with the gym apparel brand. So if it's your first time here, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get into the video. Let's see what we got from Lane 7 and what we're going to use for this gym apparel. Let's go. Quick breakdown of what we got. What I did order, I ordered about 10 pieces. So I got 5 crew neck tees, 5 different joggers. The crew neck tees we took them from Lane 7's vintage collection. And then yeah, all the crew neck tees were from Lane 7 vintage collection because we wanted to be a little bit different. We didn't want pretty much the same look that other brands already have out. So we went with their vintage collection with the tees. We also did 2 vintage joggers, and then we did 2 premium fleece joggers. So let's go through them, see what colors we got. All right, so this is the vintage black. And the waistband is nice. And we're gonna try a pair of these on just to make sure everything's fitting properly. But our outlook for these are, we're probably gonna do a design on the thigh. I don't know if we're gonna do anything on the back yet, but mainly the joggers are gonna be embroidery. The tees are going to be embroidery and vinyl or DTF type design. This is the vintage, also the vintage black from Lane 7, the crew tees. So the way we're going to do it is, this should be, we might do here. Still working on it. Might have embroidery symbol here, or it could be on the back, or we'll do a full print up front of vinyl or DTF, and then we'll switch the embroidery to the back. So it's going to be vice versa of how it's done with the designs. We're still working on a few designs to go on these and the color scheme. But yeah, actually these two should go together. We might put these on later. All right, let's see. This should be the vintage caramel. No, I'll try to go with colors that we don't see too much out there. Rephrasing that. This is the vintage zinc. Not a bad color. We try to go with colors that we don't see too much gym apparel in. Try to be different. This is the vintage caramel. Then we got the vintage denim. And these are gonna be kind of long. But once designed, you know, we got to do a trial. We got to do a trial. Once we do the trial, we're gonna see how this fit look. And this is the vintage cloud black. So I think we got some decent colors to do these test designs in. And once I do the test designs, you know, we'll put a video up, show you how it all looks. Let's go on to the joggers. All right, guys, so this is their seafoam color. And I already see that we're gonna do something good with this one. This color alone might get something down the side, front. Probably put a beast mode on the collar, but you won't see that if the your shirt ain't tucked in. So probably gonna stick with the thigh, something down the side, but definitely some embroidery going up on this. That color's fire. This is the charcoal heather. We got the premium denim. So this is not vintage. And the charcoal heather, those are both the premium from their premium brand. The caramel now. This is the vintage caramel. All right, so let's go try one of these on, give you a look of what it would look like without the design. And then once we design them all, we'll do a whole new video of that. So let's try this on. All right, guys, so this is the fit. The vintage black t-shirt, very breathable, loose, good for working out. Same as the vintage joggers. They're breathable, not a stretch to them. And quite frankly, they look good. They look good. Without us doing anything to it, they kind of look good to me. But, like I said before, we're going to go off our ChatGPT blueprint that we created in the previous video, and we're going to work on the designs. So it's either going to be HTV DTF on the front or back, embroidery front or back. It all depends on the blueprint style, same as the joggers. I'm thinking if the joggers, most likely according to the blueprint, from if I remember it correctly, we have them on the front thigh, or you got something on the side by the seams. But it's a work in progress. I need you guys to stay tuned to the next couple of videos where we'll be designing each piece that we bought from Lane 7 and testing out all the different designs to see what we came up with. So don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. And until next time, this is Sean Bajan HBK signing off.